Hi, welcome to Heather's Plant Corner. I was recently visiting my family, and when I do, I always go to my favorite bookstore. And this time I found an interesting book. It's called Forcing, Etc. And it's all about bringing bulbs in the house and forcing them to bloom, especially in the winter when you'd like to have some flowering plants in your house. And it's an interesting concept that I have never done. I've seen it done, and I wanted to try it at home. So there's two things you can do. You can force them in water, which you will see I have done with this tulip bulb. We'll see what happens. This is an actual vessel that's made for doing that. The bulb sits in the top, and then the roots can come out in the bottom. So it kind of holds the bulb in place, so the roots are always in contact with the water. Then you can also put them in soil, which I have done with these right here, these daffodil bulbs, and they're just starting to peek through and come up. I also am going to try it with hyacinth bulbs, which you see in this, that I put in soil. And then I did it with this gift that my friend sent me. It's an evergreen spider amaryllis. I put that in soil. But I also have an amaryllis glee that I bought, and I am going to put it in water. Now this bulb is pretty big, so I'm going to put it down in the water, and you can see they actually make beautiful vessels that are also just for doing that, forcing these bulbs. The other little tip that I read in the book is if you put a couple pieces of activated horticultural, that's hard to say, charcoal in the water, it helps keep the water clear, which can be a problem when you're trying to grow things in water. So we're going to try that in this one. I'll add a little more water to it. The reason I'm doing water and soil is, according to the book, amaryllis that are forced in water, or other bulbs, tulips, they usually will only last that season. It is hard to put them back into cold storage, put them in soil, and then bring them back the next year. They're kind of spent after doing that process. Some people have had success, others haven't. I'm going to try both ways and see what happens. So that's why I put some in soil and some in water. If you've ever done this before, I would love to hear from you. So please comment. Every time you like and subscribe and comment, it helps my little channel here. And I appreciate that you've watched and that you're interested in what I have to say. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And I just hope that you maybe try this at home, and I will update throughout the winter here, and we'll see if we get any blooms to help make those short winter days a little more bearable. I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy.